Hello, everyone, and I thought I'd come on live to keep you company, okay? And I hope you are all well. And I'm fiddling with this screen again because I can never get it right, but it's live, and this is the way it is when it's live. So I hope you're all well, and I hope that I catch you here this evening. How are you? How are you lot been feeling today? Let's just have a chat here. And how are you feeling today? And what's your thoughts on this what we're going through today? And I don't want to talk about the coronavirus all the time and that kind of thing, but we're kind of living day by day with this. I don't know what your thoughts are, but we're living day by day with this, and it just seems that way. So I just want to talk about anything, basically. I must admit, I actually came on earlier, and my energies were just so drained, and intuitive energies are so drained. I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't read, and I was trying to think of something to read, pick up on a daily read, and it was pretty difficult to pick up on a daily read, even because the same old thing kept coming through. It was like a message from the universe kept telling me, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, this is, you know. And it just seems like the energies I'm getting is just this one big kind of struggle with the whole world. Okay, that's all I'm getting. That's all I'm getting. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. That's all I seem to be getting is this this energy that comes through. You may find that with a lot of channels. That every time you switch it on, that they're actually talking about this. I haven't even put this in the title. I've not mentioned what it is that I'm actually thinking or talking about, because if I do, it will be. This is another thing too, that this word is not allowed. The word with 19. I'll call it 19 actually. 19 is not allowed to, and I probably get demonetized for even saying 19. So they're policing anyone that's kind of talking about it, whether that's supporting people through this. Okay, so I'm really I try to get this lighting right live. I never seem to can. I can do it when I'm recording, but when it comes to live, you just have to put up with this shadow here. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So hi everyone, and I'll wait for a few more people to come on. But for people on catch up who can put their comments down below, how are you feeling today? Please put your comments or in the chat there. How do you feel today? I've just explained how I feel. I feel drained. I kind of feel quite numb too, energy-wise. I don't know. It's like all I'm reading about is this at the moment, and it just seems to have taken over. So, and I feel pretty drained, and also, you know, when you're a kid and you know you don't have any independence because your parents are bringing you up, and you know you're told to go and sit in your bedroom or stay in the garden and that kind of thing. It's kind of brought that memory back to me, because it's like you're stuck indoors and you're limited to what you can do, and it's like you're kind of losing your independence. I don't know. What do you feel? Let me know in the comments section down below. How's this kind of making you feel? Hello there. Okay, so lots of questions for personal readings there. So yeah, so if you do want a little mini personal reading, please make a super chat, because this is a general kind of chat show about anything. But if you do want your own little mini reading there, I'll be happy to do it. But please make a complimentary super chat, so I come and super chat and come to you directly to super chat you. Okay. So hi Libby, how are you? So what I've just been saying, really, I'm just waiting for people to come, and I have made these cards. I've been writing out these cards. Crazy, isn't it? Writing out these cards, and they're just to pull a card out of like the thought of the day, or the thought of the week. Thank you, Libby, for being an amazing moderator you are. So I just feel, I don't know, it just feels weird. Please tell me what you're thinking today, with everything that's going on. I'd like to hear your point of view, and let's kind of discuss that. Let's kind of discuss that. Okay, so this I pulled out this card here, this message. Okay, so the message here, I'll start with because we're waiting for people, is try to keep this kind of really lovely, warm, caring, sharing feeling. Okay. And this card here that I pulled out is, I guess this is the card of the day. I'm going to call this the card of the day. And it says here, you probably can't read that, but it's my scribbly writing, and I'm going to kind of do these differently. Feel the warmth of the light. Feel the warmth of the light. It's the card of the day. You are protected by the universe. So that is the card of the day, I feel. The card of the day. So that's what I get here. So while we're waiting for a few people, I know that people are asking for little mini readings there. If you want a mini reading, it's you make a super chat donation, and I will come and I will answer that for you. Otherwise, if I sit here and do everybody's reading for free, basically when I do readings, it's not just a one answer. It's kind of, I go in quite deep. And if you want that, my style of reading, I go in quite deep. And if I was just to go down that list, it would take me days. Okay. So if you do want to jump in and actually have a mini reading, just make a complimentary super chat. Super chat is about me coming to you and answering your question. So also, we could actually do pull me a card too. And if you want that too, if you want me to pull your card, please also offer a super chat. That'd be great. So it's not all about that either. So it is about anything. Okay, we can chat about anything here. Hello, Veda. Hi there. Good evening, everyone. Happy Mandy Day. Okay. And what's that, Libby? Thanks, Yvonne. I am blushing. I know this virus has taken over, but I never been so grateful for my family and kids and life. Yeah. So is that how you're feeling? How are you feeling about this without getting too sad? Because that message there from the divine that I pulled out here is today's card is feel the warmth of the light. You are protected by the universe. Okay, that's the card that I pulled out. And how does this make you feel? Does it make you feel humble? Seeing these families on the I don't know what it's like there for you in the US, but if you switch the TV on, you'll find out that these people that have not kind of got through the corona. I've said it now, the virus, and they have not fought it, not being able to fight it, and all these hospital workers, bus drivers too, bus drivers. Yeah, bus drivers. Wouldn't have thought that, bus drivers, would you? We've had quite a few bus drivers. Also, nurses on a daily basis. Yeah, it's especially when I'm actually a qualified nurse, and I suppose I could go back tomorrow if I wanted to. But seeing this, it just kind of it hits home, and isn't it worse than 9/11 in America? But I can't get over the fact. I can't get over the fact today. I'm looking at the death. Let's talk about. I was looking at the rate of deaths, and I think it was 4,000. I think 4,000 day before yesterday. Now it's jumped to 8,000. And that just seems incredible, because the UK is just a really small island. I mean, how does that make you feel, guys, to actually see that? I just can't comprehend it. I feel even 1,000 people is quite a lot. 8 is just a lot. I just, I can't get my head around it, and I don't know how you feel about it when you see this on the TV, and because they said that I watch what you're doing in America too. I said it's worse than a 9/11, which is it's unbelievable. When is this going to stop? And it's kind of each day. So what's your thoughts on this, guys? I'd like to know what your thoughts are and how you feel about this, and what's your thoughts on this. Hi, Robin. Hi there. I hope everyone is staying at home and keeping safe. Me too, Robin. Yeah, unfortunately, there are pockets of people who are not, especially here in the UK, and the police are stepping up to arrest people for actually breaking this, rule. Why would you want to break that rule? Why would you want to break that rule? Hi there, Sonata. Hi everyone here. Lovely to see you. And I hope you're all taking good care of yourself. We must stay positive and do our part to keep it under control. Absolutely, yeah. I'm actually going really strictly with the moon. I've actually got a bit OCD with washing the hands and cleaning the sides down with disinfectant and all that kind of thing. Yeah, I agree. We have to, like this card says here, we have to feel the warmth of the light, and you will be protected by the universe. Okay, so yeah, we do have to be positive. But there is a point when I guess it's nice to feel positive, but it's like reality hits, doesn't it, in a way, and you're trying to keep positive and all that kind of thing. And I don't know about you. I can't help but feel for the families, feel for the daughters, feel for the families around these people, you know, and they are people. Um, yeah. So anyway, I guess it's just normal to think like that. So yeah. So what I'm going to do, guys, if you want to join in with this. Yeah, that's right, Debbie said. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hi, everyone. Yeah, it's important that we actually stay positive, and also, like I said earlier on, I've said about go and get yourself exercise, and also if you have to stay indoors, why not do some DIY that you've put off for a long time? Okay. Um, why not kind of do some DIY, some decorating while we're on this lockdown, and then when it's over, you can look back and kind of say, "Oh, I managed to get all this done," which is positive. Yeah, it's positive. Do positive things every day, and that's my motto. Actually, is to do at least what's it, 5 positive things a day, and that actually lifts up your spirit. That usually is my motto. I've always said that. Do 5 things that you love. Pick up your favorite book. Go for that beautiful walk. You know, stand and look at the sunset. Do all those things, and that will lift your spirit. What's next for my spiritual gifted journey? Okay, hi. Yeah, so if you do want a mini reading, please give a super chat. But that would be a long haul kind of reading. That would take me a long time, that reading. So you know, to follow your journey, that would take me about an hour. So I wouldn't be able to actually answer that in like a few minutes. So hi everyone, and I hope you're well. So what I'm going to do is also, you know, it's a difficult time. It is a difficult time, and it's difficult to know how to. And you find this with television presenters. They're finding it so difficult to keep uplifted because we keep hearing these things every day, and you know, and all that. But it is very, very important to keep our spirits uplifted. So so let's have a look here. What I'm going to do is just pull out some cards today. I'm going to pull out some cards. So let's pull out some cards for let's look at a time frame here of until let's say until I get the 15th of I actually get until the 15th of April. So let's have a look at this time frame up until the 15th of April. Let's have a look here. Up to the 15th of April, it's saying the sacral chakra, which is sacral chakra, is very much keeping yourself pretty much grounded and keeping it real kind of situation. And also we get, you could win or you could lose at this, whatever that means. You could win or you could lose. Well, to actually get you through here, what is it that you are doing to pass the time? Are some of you actually working to get through the day? Hey, I'd love to hear how you're actually getting through and helping to get through this situation here. And have you got any positive stories here? It's actually Easter too, isn't it, this weekend? Which is, this is going to be a little bit awkward. Is Easter? It's something that a lot of us celebrate, from many, many years, celebrating Easter. And we're having to celebrate this indoors too. So any kind of creative ideas to actually celebrate Easter. So I was thinking about this Easter, certainly going for a bicycle, getting my bicycle out, going for a nice bicycle ride, although it's going to be a bit chilly here in the UK over Easter. So anybody got plans? You need chocolate. I know. And you're cooking. That's another thing that I've actually got into too, is cooking. I'm doing a lot of cooking too. Yeah, and music. Yeah, that's right. And music. So anybody got any questions here for this show? So let's have a look here. I'm trying to think of things to read here. I think what I'll do is I will actually look at Meghan. Let's have a look at Meghan and Harry and how they're doing. Although over in Malibu could actually do an update on that. Oh yeah, we was clapping too. Sue Brandt, we were all clapping for the NHS. Our Asda delivery turned up. It was awesome to clap him too. Told his wife, worked for the NHS. Yeah, we did that too at 8 o'clock. There were people outside with pans, clanking pans together. And also people were setting off fireworks, like fireworks going off, and at 8 o'clock too, which was quite moving to see that, because this hand clapping is getting more and more louder, isn't it? Now it's like fireworks and pans and wooden spoons and all that kind of thing, and people whistling. And it's great to see, this support, isn't it, for the nurses and the key workers, and even the dustbin men, the people who take the garbage away, and people like you said, who work in supermarkets. So it's not just hospital workers, although they're very important. It's actually other people too. The postman, people who deliver parcels, all these people that actually that actually work to keep everything going, yeah, God bless all these heroes. Absolutely. Okay. So yeah, so interesting. What's that? There is a DJ from France that comes on early morning. If you need to dance, it's free on Facebook. Bob Sinclair. Okay, thank you very much. We will look at that. Actually, that reminds me that I don't know on your channels. On our channels, there's like the 70s music, the night, old school music, and going back to the 80s. I actually did put that on the other day because I was trying to take my mind off things. So I put some old school, like when I was at school, and I put some also put some early 80s music on, and I love jazz. Yeah, I really like jazz, Libby. I do. I used to listen to jazz quite a lot. I did it to unwind really and relax in the evening. Um, so yeah. So what's that? Hi. What's that? Held for review. Okay, so I hope you're all well. Oh, I see why you've done that. Okay. Thank you for you moderators. Thank you very much for policing my channel. Yeah, I just, there's so much competition on YouTube, and I don't want to go on about YouTube, but there is so much competition that you just feel like you just feel like you're being competed with all the time on here, and it's just so irritating. And it's to just be authentic without even kind of feeling like that you're being competed with. But so I hope you're well. I think one day we had somebody who was on the chat, who was offering readings, personal private readings, and I think one of you have actually you actually blocked them or something, and I couldn't believe that. It was disgusting. Oh, thank you so much, Debbie Z. But there is this, that there's so much competition on YouTube. There is so much. So, anybody got any ideas of yeah, not nice, no. So, if anybody got any ideas what they would like me to read about, or would like to not personal. If you want personal, then it's a super chat. But anybody got any ideas what they would like me to read upon at this present time here? Let's have some requests. Okay, let's have some requests here. So what I will do is I will look at an update on Meghan and Harry in Malibu, I feel, to start with, and then I'll leave the request to you. So let's have a look here, and let's choose a deck. And hi everyone, thank you. I don't know why we've not got so many people. Maybe the Donald Trump's on TV or something, and people are watching that. I feel I may have chosen a bad time to come on. Okay, so I need to take my temperature too. I feel a bit hot. I feel a bit nasally. It may be just some kind of, I do. You kind of get paranoid when you get a little bit of a cold, but yeah, I've been sneezing today. So what I'm going to do, have you got thermometers too? Because I've been taking my temperature every day, but I've not been anywhere. So, okay, let's have a look at Meghan and when will they divorce? Oh, I get that's further down the line. Okay, I get that's further down the line. I did a reading on that. So if you want to look at that, it's Meghan and Harry in 10 years from now. And I'm not saying that they're going to get divorced in 10 years. I'm saying it's in later on, but by the time it gets to 10 years, there's kind of, hate to say it, but that's what I get, that they will be split by then. Okay, so let's have a look. How are they doing? How is Meghan and Harry doing in Malibu, as I predicted? Well, this house that they've got is absolutely huge. Um, yeah, I'm going to do some healing videos. I think that's something that I'm going to actually create is healing videos, and what I'm going to do is add some music to them to help to relax us. So how are they doing? Because I do get that huge, great big huge house in Malibu. You know, it's as big as an English village. It's that big, the grounds and the property and all of that. So I get tennis courts. I get, you know, that there's, yeah, I get like, I did say they would get a ranch type kind of property. I feel it feels like that because it's quite big, and I feel there's tennis courts, there's definitely swimming pools. There is, I get horses somewhere. I don't know where the horses are, but there is horses. Yeah, there's horses. Maybe this is a second place that they've got where they will keep horses. So I get, I don't know what temperature it is in Malibu at the moment, but I do get a nice sunny day there. But I do get them playing tennis. There's swimming pool there, keeping fit, yoga, that kind of thing. They've got a chef there to cook them. Really nice. I feel that Meghan does do some cooking herself. I see a massive, huge kitchen. I see her mom there too, Doria, there in the kitchen with her. So 23 million for that house. Wow. Yeah, I feel they're turning two. They're turning two because of the lies and the deceit that they have. I've kind of told here. Okay. There is some lies and deceits that will actually come out. I feel this is why Meghan wanted to, I've said this before, that Meghan wanted to move from the UK, away from the royal family as quickly as she could, okay, and get away from the royal family because there's secrets that want to actually come out. So this is kind of here. Now I get either from somebody that she knew, a friend is going to spill some kind of secrets here. I will look at that. Will Hollywood shun her? So I do get that with the Two of Swords in reverse. The Two of Swords in reverse is trying to be playful, trying to juggle, but she's turning two. She could not stay in the UK because of deceit and lies, and secrets will be revealed. Okay. Yeah, so I get she's willing to manipulate this situation to her own kind of, you know, her own kind of will here. And she's so desperately trying to keep in with these A-listers and trying to keep it, which is, it comes across as like desperation in terms of trying to keep in with like Disney people and actors, and they're not interested. They don't appear to be that interested in her. Why would they be when they can speak to somebody, you know, some real A-lister, somebody they're only interested in Harry. They're not interested in her. I feel she's just like an appendage to Harry, although Meghan is acting like Harry is an appendage to her. But the A-listers can see this. They can see that they know. They know. A-listers know when there's a gold digger around. A-listers know when there's somebody that's actually riding the back of somebody to get famous. Of course they do. Of course they do. So this is what they pick up. That there's Harry and Meghan going to some kind of, they're not allowed to now, but I get her on Skype. I get her on the phone quite a lot, talking to people. Hey, it's me. And it's like she's trying to surprise everybody. And also Kate Middleton and William did that recently, kind of surprising people on Skype and that kind of thing. And it's really nice, like in schools and that kind of thing. But I get that Meghan is surprising people, famous people and A-listers and people like that, expecting them to go, oh, it's Meghan and Harry. But they're not really. It's been a novelty. It has been a novelty to be around them, but it's kind of wearing off now, and it's not a novelty anymore, and they're not really that interested. Does that sound bad? Because that's what I pick up with. Although they've moved to Malibu, they're more interested. I get they're more interested in royalty, in Harry. I feel that I get this, like, she's just a cheap kind of. I don't want to say this. I'll spell it. Okay. I get that she, in Hollywood, it's like she's just a cheap H-O-O. Is it K-E-R? She's just a cheap. That's what they say about her. Yeah, and she's trying to prove her. She's trying to try and get over her murky past. She's trying to get over her murky past. So really, I'm reading about anything. If anybody wants a reading, their own personal mini reading, please make a super chat. I'm still doing that. So she's trying to change, but she can't change in a way. She's already got this reputation. Okay, she's actually looking like a fool in Hollywood. It's embarrassing, and I think it's embarrassing because Harry will actually see this disrespect of Meghan. We'll see the disrespect that they don't have respect for her, and it's like, oh, it's like this, and it's like when she comes to talk and that kind of thing, there's no kind of respect. And I think Harry is going to feel a bit kind of, Harry needs somebody, is a royal member of a royal family, needs somebody who's going to be highly respected. I don't know about that, because why did he choose her in the first place? But the way I see it is they've moved into this place in Malibu. Not an awful lot's going on. They've got big swimming pool. They've got tennis courts. They've got people cooking for them. They've got a massive big TV. They've got a cinema room. They've got all of those things. Okay. And, if they want, even a helicopter person to go and get them some kind of takeaways and things like that. And but there is this kind of, I do get Meghan on the phone all the time. Her mother is there. on the phone to people, talking to them all the time, and on Skype and that kind of thing, all the time, trying to work out the next kind of gig, trying to work out the next kind of show, trying to work out this kind of thing. So desperate to be an A-lister. And she's still got that. She still wants to be that A-lister that she's always strived to be. And silly Meghan, you see, she thought marrying a royal would get her there quicker. And what a fool that's for her to think that, when really marrying a royal, you give up your career to actually be the wife of a royal, not actually do that to actually bolster them up to actually be, get quicker on that A-list. So because of that, she's not really taken seriously, because she's given up the royals, and that she did not go with the protocol and all that kind of thing. Nobody seems to have respect for her. That's what I'm getting here in Malibu. Although she's pretty deluded in thinking that people do have respect for her. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I pick up. And so, yeah, there is an embarrassing element to this, because they see Harry being a royal, and he's given up his royal status to actually help her to climb that ladder to be an A-lister. Yeah, I feel that too. She does make Hollywood. I just feel this energy of Hollywood feeling sorry for Harry, giving up the royal family to come and live and help her to become an A-lister. That's how it's coming across, and Hollywood don't like that. They see the royal family much higher than being an A-listed actor. Yeah, deluded. And so I get that she doesn't even get this. She doesn't even see this. She doesn't even acknowledge. She still thinks that she's got a chance to get a big part in a big movie, big blockbuster movie, being the co-star or something, a Bond girl or something like that. She still feels that she's just got this drive to be, now she's got this drive instead of being a royal member of the family, which is an amazing thing in itself. She's now got fixated in Hollywood and being that Hollywood star. Yeah, and Hollywood see this. They see it. They know that why she's married that guy. They know that she's wasted a lot of money and she's wasted the royal family's time. They know that. I don't feel they're going to give her much time, to be honest. Yeah, they do. I feel that too, Debbie said, that they actually do feel bad for Harry, because they feel they know this girl from the B movies, and who had this kind of past in some kind of murky movies. They know that kind of girl in Hollywood, and they feel sorry for Harry that he's got himself involved with somebody like this, because they know that somebody like that started off doing movies like that would actually ride the back of somebody more famous to get them famous, kind of thing. Yeah, they just see it. And Harry can't see this, you see. I don't know what he sees. It seems like he's just following her like like she's the Pied Piper or something. I've not heard that. The Disney narration sounds very dry and forced. Okay. American people generally love the royal family, and I'm sure they feel she has disrespected them. Yeah, that's what I get. I actually get that. I get the energy of, I get like a nauseating feeling from, like, I don't know, this I'm channeling this, okay. I get like this nauseating feeling from somebody like Gerard Butler, or somebody, an A-lister like I don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger or somebody like that. I get like this nauseating feeling, like they know what type of a woman she is. And even maybe Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise wouldn't touch her with a barge pole, and I've said that before. And I feel I'm trying to channel this, and it's like that kind of nauseating feeling when they see her, and it's like, you know, and and it's like Harry sees this, and he feels it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for Harry. He's starting to feel a little bit ashamed of this. He's kind of thinking, oh, why are they reacting like that towards her? I don't like them reacting to you in that manner. But they don't say anything. They it's just that look. It's just that look. It's like that. And again, I get the elitist of Hollywood. The elites of Hollywood. It's like, you can't touch us kind of thing. And there's like little Meghan trying to get in with these elites. And I also get her being pushed from pillar to post. I get her being pushed from pillar to post, but not Harry. It's like they're happy that Harry would come for an interview. But in terms of Hollywood and A-listing and getting jobs, it's like, oh, why don't you go and see that director? Why don't you go and see that director? He's looking for somebody to do that bit part in, that part in that blockbuster movie. Why don't you go and call him? Why don't you go and ask for a meeting with him? In fact, I'll give him your name. She's getting passed from pillar to post to some kind of joke. So let's look into this, because it's something to talk about. It's something to pass time, isn't it? On lockdown, basically, talking about Meghan. So Hollywood, are they passing her around like from pillar to post? Is she aware of this? No, she's not aware of it. She's not aware of it. It's like she'll go to one director, and this director will say, hey, I know somebody who's got a really good part coming up. Why don't you go to see this? And they do this to people. These directors do this to people. When they're not interested in actually casting them, they go from pillar to post, and then after a while the person realizes that they're being mucked around with. She's just looking for some kind of money payout here. She's looking for money. Again, it's not going to work out for her in Hollywood. I get like the odd kind of documentary, but that's kind of going to fizzle out. The more I just get the more interested in Harry than her. Trying to avoid her like the plague. Sorry to say that. Excuse the pun. At one point down the road, she's going to realize. She's going to realize here, and then she'll want to reconcile. Once she realizes that she is being like pushed around from pillar to post, and being humiliated and not really getting anywhere in Hollywood, as that they just don't want to. They feel it for the royal family, I feel, and they just don't want to. I'm just getting that. I just don't want to touch that person. It's like I just don't want to touch Meghan. No thanks. Well, send her somewhere else then. Send her to somewhere else. Okay. Oh, I know this director who has this series you might be interested in. Do you want me to, kind of push him from pillar to post? And she will realise this. So when will she realise this? You see, I wasn't going to bother to do any more readings on Meghan because it's just boring. And she will end up actually really appreciating being part of the royal family in the end, because she's going to get nowhere with this Hollywood scene. So I would say when she gets to about 45, she's definitely going to be too old for Hollywood. And she's just going to realise she's not wanted there. She's got friends there. She's got friends. They've got money too. I feel there's speeches. They're still having these speeches. This to be, she wants to be treated like some kind of some kind of somebody higher than somebody higher than Meghan Markle. She wants to be treated like some goddess. They're not treating her that way in Hollywood, so she is going to be looking towards the royal family, and she's going towards looking at the royal family to actually get that status back. But they've left the royal family, so how? But the royal family have said, you're welcome to come back at any time here. So I do feel that she will put weight on. I do get that, and I'm not being rude, but I feel she'll put a few pounds on. She'll be a bit thicker in her shoulders, and she does when she does put a little weight on, she does tend to get a bit thicker. But I get she will get more rounded in her face, and she, she'll get to about 45. What is she now? She's not far off that now, is she? She is deluded, and I feel that she's not going to get any parts in any kind of blockbuster movie, not at all. No, I feel she just get pushed from pillar to post. Not interested. Oh no, I don't want somebody who's dropped out the royal family. No, thank you. That looks bad on our movie and all this kind of thing. You know what? When I can get somebody else like some great actress to do this. I don't see it. They will placate her, and they will push her from pillar to post to placate her, but she won't get anywhere. So I do get, there'll be like a bitterness, a frustration of, why don't they talk to me? Why don't they offer me any work? Why is this happening to me? That kind of thing will go on. So she's not going to get anywhere with that. These secrets, I don't feel that this book seems to be not coming out. I feel she's looking at writing a book. I said that a while back, of writing a book, a memoir. So memoirs of being a duchess. Oh my! So look out for that, because that could come. She's got to be careful what she writes in that book. So it's not going to be that kind of juicy. It's going to be like very bland and like, oh, it's so difficult to be a royal, and that's it. No explanation. Okay. So yeah, so that's a little bit of an update of Meghan and Harry. They've moved into Malibu, like I predicted ages ago. So the two peas in a drum on lockdown there, but it's like they've got their own village. You know, it's huge. So it's not as if they're kind of trapped in like a small apartment. It's huge, so they can move around from room to room, talk to their friends on Skype, and all that kind of thing. And Harry does talk to his father, Charles, on Skype, and Charles does see Archie on Skype, so that does happen quite regularly. They contact each other, especially since the lockdown. How are you? How is it going? Are you settled there now? Lots and lots of gifts too. Oh, so many gifts. You know, that they're not short of anything. Lots and lots of gifts. So guys, nobody wanted a little personal reading. That's fine. Okay. So I'm going to call it a night, because I've been here 1 hour. And I just want to say thank you, all of you. I hope this has entertained you and passed a little bit of time for you. I miss all you guys. I do. And I when I come on and I don't get many people, it's kind of, it's not that I've not got many people, it's just that I do miss you when you don't come, and I do. So if you're on catch up, please come to the live shows. Absolutely. So thank you, everyone, and hope that's kind of passed some time for you. A little bit of there's not an awful lot going on with Meghan and Harry. There's nothing to read about. They've moved into this place. She's not really, you know, she's going to work it out in about 3 years that she's not going to get a part in any Hollywood blockbuster. A few interviews, and even that, not many. And it's going to be speeches at events. But in terms of directors, they won't touch her. They don't want that in their movie. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's why, Michelle, because you're not getting notifications. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what to say, because I do keep trying with my channel, and if YouTube can't kind of do their job on their end, then what can I do? You know. So I want to say, guys, thank you for coming. And if you want me to read on the royal family to pass some time, then that's fine. I don't mind doing that. Just let me know what you want me to talk about, even on Patreon. If you're on Patreon, you want me to, I've asked if you could give some requests, because I can't keep talking about this global pandemic, because we all know this is happening, and I think I predicted as much as I can with that. I'm really sorry if you don't get notifications. How am I supposed to have a channel without anybody getting notifications for any video? You know, they make it so hard for creators. They really do. They really do. I don't get monetized. You don't get your notification. Oh, how am I supposed to do this? You know, it's crazy. And I've got a great community here too. Yeah. So thank you, all of you, for coming. Yvonne, could you do a series on past lives and karma? Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can. I'd have to look into how I'm going to do that in terms of, yeah, I know what you're saying, a past life going back, maybe 3 or 4 generations back, past lives, and why you are kind of experience certain things. Is this your karma? Yeah, from a past life. Yes, I get that. Yeah, I get that. I get what you mean, and I love doing things like that, Michelle. So I will do that. And I will do that. So I will look into past lives. Great idea, yeah. Anybody got any ideas what they'd like to pass the time on this lockdown? Okay, we've got another idea there, which is past lives. Past lives on whom? Past lives on whom? Okay. On celebrities or people, the royal family? Past lives on who? I mean, you could suggest who. You could actually give some. Put in the comment section if you would like to request anything, like I'd like you to do a past life on such and such a person. I'd like you to channel this person, and that kind of thing. So and also we can also do mini readings in between. That would be absolutely fabulous. Okay, it's just trying to think of things, because I can't do daily readings because it just keeps coming up with what's going on around us, which is this virus. How can I do a daily reading? We're all sat at home. It's just the same thing that's going to come every time. On celebrities, okay. Also, why we met, why we may get hit off others' karma as empaths. Yeah. I need something that people understand, and that everybody understands too. This 5G, I've got to be careful about that, because going on, I'm careful about what I talk about, because if you talk about this 5G or this fake news, they ban you and they take off your channel. There's a lot of policing going on here on Google, so I just have to be concerned about that. I have mentioned that. I think I mentioned that on Patreon about mobile phones and connections and things like that, and Wi-Fi. I've already mentioned that. Yeah, so I've not put that on here. So can you please channel the different angels? Yeah, that would be good. I don't want to bring in sort of spirits in that I don't know. I don't want to kind of invite, because that's asking for trouble. Okay. Okay, so please I'm asking you as a community to put your requests in the comment section. If you're on catch up, what would you like me to read upon? And I've said this on Patreon too, because every time I start reading, it's just this virus thing keeps coming through, because this is very powerful as an energy. So to try to take our minds off this, please make some some kind of something that I can read for you, that you're going to enjoy, that we're all going to enjoy. Okay. So yeah, past lives is interesting. I mean, I'm so into that. Yeah, and past life regression, and and all that kind of thing. I find that very interesting. Yeah, I have actually done hypnotism before, where regressing, but I could do that, but I don't think that would be something that I could do here. Okay, but thank you all of you for coming this evening. And like I said, if you want your own kind of little mini reading in between any of this, I'm here to do that too. So thank you, and thank you so much. And I will see you now. Don't forget, if you don't get your notification, just keep this, that I'll be here on Sunday, okay? And I will put that in the community section too. I will be back on Sunday. What is it? Friday. It's Friday tomorrow. Saturday. I may come on in between. I'm not sure yet. Depends what happens. But just keep a lookout on Sunday, okay? And put your kind of requests in the comment section. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care of yourself, everybody. Stay safe, sleep soundly and peacefully. Okay, stay indoors. Come and join us here on Sunday. Let's talk about different things apart from the virus. So yeah, sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and bye for now. Bye bye. Oops, got an it. Bye, everyone.